Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews, and today we've got Super Duper Energy. Gaming Energy.
Yep. I picked this up from Anthony at Body Fuel Nutrition in Kirby. He recommended the Red Dead Berry flavour, and I know that he's recommended the same thing to my mate Matty, who has already tried it and also recommends it. Now, a little bit apprehensive.
Why?
Why? Because they had a couple of flavours in there, and one of them was a cola bottle flavour.
Oh.
And I thought, that sounds amazing.
And it wasn't?
I don't know, I've not tried it. But Anthony said, lad, this is the one you want.
4 to 8 ounces.
Let's do 350ml. Does that have ounces on it, actually?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, go on then, 4 to 8, do 6.
4 to 8. So we were here. That's not a lot of water.
It's not, is it?
That is ounces, isn't it? 25 ounces, yeah?
Yeah. So do 6, go bang down the middle. And
that's our rule. We're using the Beyond Shaker because I think this is American.
this,
Yeah.
made in the USA, it is.
And it was the ounces that gave it away, to be honest.
Right, yeah, of course.
No, you don't pick up on that, no.
No.
Like, give us that bottle quickly. Give us that bottle quickly. So we've just done a Beyond video before this, or that's definitely going out before this, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it's the limited edition, Back for Blood Blueberry limited edition.
Oddly enough, this is what I was saying in the Beyond video.
We've literally just slated these kind of seals, because the seal in that, if you watch the video, is amazing. That's how much water we use, which is 400ml, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's because it's 350 to 450.
Yeah.
And that's our rule, we go down the middle. So that's what we used. And that is what this is used. Oops. Oh.
Right, so I've spilt it already.
So there's 30 scoops.
30 scoops.
Weirdly.
Yeah, how many grams in each scoop? 6 grams in a scoop.
This could be intense.
So I've spilt it already. The powder's very pink, and the powder's very fluid in the tub, which is odd. Like, you can see how fine that is. It smells very, very sweet. Now it didn't taste.
Oh wow!
Doesn't taste too sweet.
That smells fantastic. Wow. Okay, how much caffeine is in this?
Right, I've not actually looked at the stats, you know. Right.
This is when we realise this is 400 and we shouldn't be drinking it either, half each. Oh. Wow. Go on, if that's your face.
It says beginners and noobs use half a scoop to assess tolerance, which is fair enough. Each scoop contains 300mg of caffeine.
Wow. So maybe we don't even want half of this right now.
No,
unless we're going for a run after this.
I brought this with the Beyond, and I said to John, lad, you know, half of this and half of Beyond. We can do this while I'm here, because, you know, that's only as much caffeine altogether as a can of Monster.
Because I always say, if we're doing videos after work, we don't really want to be drinking that much caffeine. You still want to go to bed.
Yeah. I hadn't actually clocked that this was 300mg in a 6 gram scoop.
No wonder a place like Body Fuel has got it in.
Yeah. But it is definitely a gamer drink, Gaming Energy.
That is insane. But look at that.
That's barely going to fill both of these glasses, because that's the other thing I always say to John, because he is apprehensive about going to bed and stuff. I don't sleep either way, so I don't mind. But it's a case of, yeah, it's got 300mg of caffeine in, but we only need a little glass. We don't need to have the whole can. You can put it in the fridge and save it for tomorrow. Now this...
And that, as we know, I struggle with consumption, as we've seen.
This, if we fill the glass up, that's gonna be the entire thing anyway. It looks very creamy. It looks like milkshake.
Oh, it's what it's reminding me of. It smells like Nesquik.
Yeah. Right. So we filled our glass about 2/3 of the way.
So it should be about 150 ml of
So
caffeine.
this is as much caffeine as a Monster Ultra. Which is pretty insane. Right, so what else is in it? Because it's not just the caffeine that this is about. We got 1.5 grams of L-tyrosine and 1 gram of choline. 300 milligrams of natural caffeine derived from green coffee bean.
Okay, so it might not be as strong then.
No, like that's the amount of caffeine. It's still pure caffeine. It's so I mean that's something that Sneak doesn't have. Is natural caffeine. They say they do, but they don't. And methylliberine as
Nice.
dynamine 40%. It's got 75 milligrams of that.
Dynamine.
Yeah.
That's the brand, isn't it?
No, dynamine. It's the brand of that chemical.
That they've got in it.
Yeah. So Super Duper is the brand. Super Duper Labs on Huntington Beach,
Reaction
California.
time, no lag. I'm not surprised.
Dialed in focus, long-lasting energy. Right, so we can go two ways. We'll do both. I will look it up and put it in text, like what that is actually meant to be and what it's meant to do, because we want to get on with the video now and go out and do a food review. So, also, I'm sure Anthony will be kind enough to explain in the comments why what I've put in text is wrong. So,
And did he know there was 300 milligrams of caffeine?
he'll have known. It just, I think it's one of those things.
Do you know what? This is Sean's fault. He didn't look at the tub.
Yeah, and he knows I'm into caffeine, so he's like, Sean's a big fat lad. 300 milligrams is nothing to him. That's fine. I don't need to emphasise
300
that.
pounds, 300 milligrams of caffeine.
So, yeah, that's all that's in it. There's B6, B12, and vitamin C. So there's not a lot in it.
Let's drink.
So
We don't want to.
it's really interesting how few ingredients, because most drinks like this, you just throw a lot at
It's
the wall.
just caffeine.
It reminds me of Adrenalize in that regard.
Yeah.
So it's a very lovely, lurid pink colour. That's
I love that colour.
best pink colour drink I've ever seen, to be honest.
It reminds me of Winderley. In terms of colour.
Right, okay.
I've never drank Winderley.
Is Winderley not usually blue? Cheers.
No, it's in a pink bottle, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's settling a little bit already. It's sour. I like it.
It's not that sour.
I think it needs a bit more water.
It definitely tickled whatever these things are down here. My glands.
Tickled your glands.
Tickled my glands, it did. It's almost like...
I think that's sour. That's the most sour sort of strawberry flavour I've had. It's called Red Dead Berry. It does taste just of strawberry. It's not a complex flavour, but it is a nice flavour. I don't normally like berry flavours. I like blackcurrant and Vimto, those sorts of berry flavours.
I like sweet strawberry.
That's not normally something I'd go for, but this... I would like to try the cola one, but I am not disappointed that he made me get the berry one.
No. I am very surprised there's that little water in it. That is getting everything the body needs in like almost a shot.
Yeah. I'm wondering what this dynamine is, because I feel like I'm starting to get the tingles, the B-tralanine tingles, but there's no B-tralanine in this. It's probably good because it's meant to be a gaming drink. It could just be the concentration of the caffeine causing the tingles. I'd say I'll try it now with a bit more water in here. See how dilute we could go. I mean that I've just doubled or tripled the volume of water in there, which brings it up to around about 500 ml. You see now that the flavour doesn't hold up so well with this much dilution. However, it does still taste. It doesn't taste any weaker than Adrenalise with this dilution.
No, not at all.
So in that regard, the flavour does hold up.
Yeah.
What I would probably do is have this as 60 half scoops, unless I really, really need just a literal shot with 300 milligrams of caffeine in. Like if I'm going to be away from somewhere where I can't get a shaker and I can't get any more caffeine, just a shot of that to set you up, maybe. That's the other thing I'll put in text, is how we actually felt after this, because we're going to do a food video.
If desired, consume a second serving approximately 6 hours after your initial serving.
See, it's mad, but that's what...
Do not exceed maximum dose and read the entire label before use.
That's what Tim was saying about Adrenalise,
Do not
though.
consume more than 1 scoop simultaneously.
He was saying, you know, if the flavour's weak, just have another scoop. It's like, lad, I'm not having 2 scoops of that in one go. But...
No.
Then again, like you say, it's American. Rockstar, Bang, Rain...
They're all 300 mil.
All 300 mil in America.
Grams.
Milligrams, yeah. 473 millilitre cans.
I like it. How much is it?
I'm not sure. And I'm not sure what to make of it.
I like the colour.
Colour's
I like
amazing.
the flavour. I'm unsure on the dosage.
It does settle out quite quickly as well, so you probably would want to keep it in the shaker, but then if you are making it with just that little water...
You'll swig it in one.
Yeah. Yeah, so whatever this dynamine is, I'm guessing it's not very soluble, because
No.
Adrenalise dissolved almost completely.
Yeah.
It's insane. I don't know if I'd buy it again, but I think I'll enjoy the rest of the tub. It's just I don't even know what to make of it.
How much was it?
I said I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I think about 30 quid.
It's reasonable.
I bought it with a load of other stuff.
Ah.
I've got some pre-mixed bottles of pre-workout.
Oh, right.
There's 3 different ones, and I thought I'll do the 3 of them in one video at some point. Try the three flavors, and then I'm looking at there's 400 milligrams in each bottle. I was like, I don't even know how to do a video on those.
Wow. It's weird that this is marketed as a gaming energy with so little with so little water. If it was an out-and-out pre-workout, I wouldn't bat an eyelid at that.
No.
Because I just think, you know, people who want to get in the gym, work out, they don't want to mess about. 8 ounces of water, bang,
Also,
smash, get it straight in.
What I do with the pre-workout with that much caffeine in is have half, make it up as directed, neck half, and then dilute the other half to 500 ml or a litre and drink that while I'm working out.
It's just to help with hydration as well.
Help with hydration,
And continue your...
level out the crash.
Yeah.
So if you, a lot of pre-workouts you do the worst crash I ever had from pre-workout was when I got my max, my 5 rep max on the bench press when I was at Pure Gym in Hensford, and I'd had 3 scoops of NO Explode before the workout and necked them all at once. Did the workout, and the crash from that, like a couple of hours later, was absolutely insane. It's the worst crash I've ever had.
Probably monumental.
Yeah, and since then I've never like necked more than 1 scoop of pre-workout at once. I'll try and level it out. Also, I've not been to the gym for a while.
It is weirdly fine, but then it didn't mix overly well.
No,
Crazy.
it's a weird one.
I quite like the clear tubs.
Yeah, I think next time I'm there I'll pick up the cola one.
I will have that just on its own for that day.
Yeah, probably, maybe. You know what's funny as well? I was looking in the vault. You know, I've got the vault in my fridge.
Yeah.
I was looking in there. We got 3 cans of that Hyde.
Right.
We got 2 cans of No Fear, and we got 3 cans of Rockstar. Sorry?
The Vault.
The Vault of all the expired energy drinks that aren't relevant to do a video on, but it's like we've got them there to do videos on. I'm not just going to drink them casually. They're there only to do videos on, but they're not remotely relevant for actual reviews. So that's the Vault. Like if we're struggling for something to do or we fancy something different or there's no energy drinks at the moment, we can go to the Vault and get some of that Hyde or the No Fear.
Nice. We could put the Vault on like a nice our own little like thing on the YouTube.
So in playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vault. And then anything that's like
DPI Pump HD. That's one from the Vault.
Yeah. Any, and then any old video, like any old energy drink videos that have like been discontinued or expired. We could pop in the Vault.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sweet. See what this does? Fills you full of ideas. Pick it up. Let us know what you think.
It's expanded my mind.
It's like limitless. I think on that note, it's time to end.
Yeah.
Probably because we're going to get super hyper soon, so we better go do something. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
And thanks, Anthony, for the talk.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks for sorting that out for me. All your recommendations, like there's never been one that you've recommended that's been flat. They've all been very interesting in their own ways. Yeah. So cheers.
Cheers, mate.